you may think that, well, now, if you're drafted in the NFL, the team that owns you, that owns your contract, they're going to take care of you in terms of insurance. They're going to take care of you in terms of insurance that benefits the team. As far as you, the individual, is concerned, you're a fool if you don't have your own policy. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's not like the team has a disability policy that protects their players from injury or sickness. The team is mandated by state law to have workers' comp insurance. You've got to be injured on the job, and then they pay a very small percentage of your salary for temporary disability until you're not any better and you're not any worse. And in the old days, you could get retrained in a different occupation, because if your injury or sickness prevented you from going back to do what you did, they would retrain us. Well, too many problems and too expensive to retrain. So in my state, California, it's $1,500 worth of retraining. I am a freshman who left college. I've got no skills. My academics were marginal, and I have a career-ending injury as a first-year NFL player. You bet, I get my signing bonus, but the only remedy for me is to make a workers' compensation claim. All they have is workers' comp. And as I look at workers' comp and say, boy, I could sleep easy tonight. My family's going to be okay. There'll be food on the table and gas in the car. Think again.
And here's what you normally hear. Well, yeah, but see, these guys can always be assistant coaches or an analyst. Now, wait a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute. Just how many analysts are there, and how many assistant coaches positions are there? Oh, I guess maybe not. And if you don't think that these are permanent injuries, I give you this in closing. Every year, end of August, Canton, Ohio, 4 or 5 men usually in their mid-50s, hobble to the podium to receive their plaque as entrance into the NFL Hall of Fame. And I mean they hobble as if they were 80-something, and they're in their 50s. Yeah. I rest my case. It is a debilitating sport. Pick your favorite position. Pick your favorite team. And is it going to get better? No. It's going to get worse. Why? Because the men that are playing the sport are getting bigger, you see, and quicker, you see. And what does that mean? It means there are going to be more injuries. That's what it means. You don't have to be much of a futurist to figure this out, do you, Frank?
You don't. You don't have to look very far other than the concussion lawsuit that just got settled. I mean, if somebody dies from a traumatic encephalopathy, the multiple concussions, if they die with that, even under the new settlement, if they're under 45 years old, they just get $4 million. If they're 45 to 59 and they die, they're looking at a little over $1 million. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, moderate dementia, ALS. I mean, these are very, very, very expensive diseases, Lou Gehrig's, that come along with this sport that we love so much on Thursday in the NFL and Saturday in college football and Sunday and Monday. I mean, I think that the time has come for parents of those prodigies, of those superstars, of those kids that are going to get out there. Hey, folks, it's a business, and we need to start thinking about it in 8th grade, sophomore year of high school, as you're looking at offers and making that determination about where they're going to commit, and certainly before we go to college. What are we going to do? You got a quarterback, you got a safety, you got a first-rounder, defensive lineman, offensive lineman. We better be looking at some career-ending coverage and some potential slot protection. And that information is available. It's out there, and we do it every day.